been running oh so long. Am I coming to the end of this road? And I'm wondering, still I'm wondering, somebody tell me which way to go. If I had everything I could ever need, would this heart of mine finally know? Well, I'm not ruling anything out. Got the whole world right in front of me. So I'm not ruling anything out. Just imagine all the possibilities if I open up. Well, who knows what might come to me. Not ruling anything out.
That was the soulful sound of the great Danny Friendly singing the huge Terry Fairfax hit, Not Ruling Anything Out. Bassline by me. Hi, I'm Broadway Joe saying hello to the bassline creators and everyone at Scott's Bass Lessons. Real quick, if you're a bass player watching on my YouTube channel or my Facebook page and want to get the full benefit of this video, go to Scott's Bass Lessons and sign up. Then go to the Bassline Creation Challenge and check it out. To any former students, if you're still looking for groove help, well, do what I did. Sign up at Scott's Bass Lessons and start playing faster. Start playing better. Start playing better faster. Worked for me, it'll work for you.
Well, who knows what might come to me.
So this is what I'm thinking. I want to kick the bassline creation deal up more than just a few notches. I think the SBL bassline creators should have a shot at being bass part creators, at creating, performing, and recording the bass part for a whole song, start to finish, intro to out. Okay? Just like Sean Hurley and John Button, some of the other session cats here on SBL. Scott's got a great video where he's doing that with Warren Hewart, and that was a song for a commercial release. I sort of know a little bit about that particular tune. It's an interesting story, but anyway, if you haven't watched those things, you should. If you're interested in original composition, which everybody here is, and everybody does such a good job here. So if you're watching this video, up till now you've been looking at a song that has the arrangement charted out. Now this song is a story tune, a song that tells a story, sort of a country rock song. It has the lead vocal on the track here, electric and acoustic guitars, mandolin and drums and percussion, but it doesn't have a bass part. And my idea is to give the SBL bassline creators a shot at changing that by creating a perfect bass line for this song, bass part for this song. So let me tell you how the rest of this video works. After the background music that you're listening to here fades, there'll be 2 bars of 4 clicks, 8 clicks. Then the song that we're talking about playing the bass line for, the bass part for, sorry, the song will start. So pause the video and get familiar with the chart, and then push play. Wait for the 2 bars of click track. Beat one of the following measures starts the song. First chord is a D major chord, so a D note will probably work great if you want to play on that first bar. But make sure you check the chart. This time the song ends after the guitar solo that is made out on the chart, marked out on the chart, okay? Now when that fades, I'll be back. We'll run the track again and go through the chart together. I can play a bit to show cats who haven't recorded an entire bass part before, stuff that might be useful. And after we've gone through the chart and the song together, there should be 2 more bars of click at the end of after we get finished with the whole song. There should be 2 more bars of click, so 8 clicks, and the song will start for real. Now that's the one you want to use to record your part, okay? Now this song's starting to fade, so here come the clicks. Okay, great. So plug in, get tuned up, get familiar with the chart, and get ready. Let's create the perfect bass part to make this song go to the next level. I know we can do it, and it's going to be a lot of fun, guys. Thanks for doing this with me.
Early in the morning, everybody's hurrying and working right up till the big top opens. Oh, yes, we was. Down at the fair, setting up the midway, getting everything in place, keeping those livestock girls smiling. What a happy place at the Valley Fair. We got rabbits and chickens all waiting in line, walk down Champion Road. It's fine. Pretty little valley girl walking in stride, great big carnival smile. Sandy Lee and me, we just started talking. Me and Sandy Lee, we just didn't care. Sandy Lee and me, we had a real good time. Had a real good time at the fair. Had a real good time at the fair. Little Goose Sandy and Crazy Joe Walsh, they was having them a wedding game, dancing up a storm at the old barnyard. They was down on the farm. Then they set me down to the poultry barn, chasing them rabbits all around. One night we was, it was crazy. Cause I wasn't meant to run that fast, slipped by me, got away, banging my head on the table. Well, I tried to get up, but I fell back down. She was staring over me, she was laughing. Sandy Lee and me, we just started talking. Me and Sandy Lee, we didn't care. Sandy Lee and me had a real good time. Had a real good time at the fair. Had a real good time at the fair. Sandy Lee and me, we just started talking. Me and Sandy Lee, we didn't care. Had a real good time at the fair. Standing in the dust of the carnival lights.
Okay, so how many of you guys played through the song? All right, quite a few people. Really good job, guys. How many people played on the downbeat of the first beat one of the first measure on the D major chord? Okay, well, I got the chart here, so let's take a look and talk about it. Okay, great. Thanks, guys. Hold on 1 second. Okay, so now let me make this. Okay, there it is. Now let me make this a little bigger because I can't see anything, man, and it sucks. Okay, so, well, great. You can't see the, here, tell you what, let's do this. Okay, we'll get a page at a time. I have to zoom it back out, so Really strange, this whole thing. Okay, so see this word tacit here? These 9 measures are tacit. Tacit means silent. Now, I wrote this chart and I put that word on it. First time I heard that word was when I was doing a community theater gig. First time I ever really did any pit as a musician, pit playing, and it was 42nd Street, and the score said tacit, and I asked the guy, hey, what does this mean? He goes, don't play. It's like, okay, I just outed myself as a guy who never played a Broadway show before. So, okay. So you're not, the reason I put that word on the score here is because when I played this before, the guy said, hey, don't play anything there, okay? So I didn't say tacit, they said don't play. So, okay. But there are some things you could do. You could play a low D like this. 3, 4, 1, Just don't hammer the note, see? It would sit underneath. There's not much going on there, And so that's something that happens there. So you have these 9 bars. It's all the same thing. Let's listen to it real quick. Okay. Acoustic guitar and shakers and stuff. The mandolin comes in here, see? So that's where I would play something. Like that. Right? But not necessarily, they don't want, if they're trying to build a song. Okay, so let's stop it. Okay, now, what's weird about this is it's kind of 9 measures, okay? This stuff is usually 8 bars, 4 bars, 2 bars. It's rare that you find something with 9 measures in it. And so something should happen in this measure, okay? But nothing does. So, to me that's an odd thing. And so you might want to, let's go back and play these last 4. There it crashed. Unbelievable, this damn thing. Okay. Yeah, okay. Great, thanks. Screw up my video, man. I'll edit that out. Where's that damn thing? Sorry, I shouldn't have said that either. I'll edit that out too. It's frustrating, this thing. It's for scoring a symphony, and I just don't think it likes, pop music. All right, let's see. Yeah, pages across. Okay. So, let's play 1, 2, 3, 4. These last 4 measures. I'll show you what I mean. Okay. So far this thing's like hitting on 1, but it's not going to forever. See, just some little thing in there, And I would definitely play something through the verse. Whole notes. Or something like that. Or at least one and 2 and you're into the chorus. Okay, so there's no rhythm at all. Until the drums come in, there's nothing going on except those shakers and things like that, and the percussive quality of the guitars and the vocals just out there. If the vocal was singing literally by itself, that would be something, but there is accompaniment with it, so I'd play something in those bars, but I don't know what. But definitely where it says "come in now" with big letters, when the drum comes in with 1 and 2 and that's a measure of 2, okay, which is wacky. A lot of 60s pop songs had that stuff going on, though. Yeah, it's kind of cool. It's neat in a way. Okay, I would play some kind of rhythm in there. You could just play straight eighths across there. You could play quarter notes. You could play, a half note in gwist, one of those guys, It's up to you. But you want to hit D on one because after bop, 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 the band is in and that's you. So you don't want to play after the note or like before it too much. You know what I mean? Okay. And that's the first chorus. The sign's kind of up above the staff a little too much. But that's the chorus. Let's see if I can make this big again. Zoom in. Yeah, there's the chorus, okay. It's 1, 2. See those double bar lines? That means a section's over, okay? So the whole intro thing, including the first verse, when that double bar line hits, it's time to think of something else, okay? Here's the chorus, so use a different energy in those parts. If that makes sense to you. Okay, then, so you got 1, 2, 3, 4. Now here, 1, 2, 3, and a 4, and a. You can play that, you don't have to play it. Just be aware of it. The guitar is playing it. It's not like a drum thing. The guitar is going strum, pum, strum, strum, pum, strum type of thing. Okay, so D and A and G, and G continues, okay? So that would go like this. D, A, G, 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 A, A, G, G, A, right? But you don't have to do that. The rhythm's just there as a reference. Nothing in this rhythm means you should play it if you don't feel that that's what should be happening. That's why it's there. Somebody else is playing it. You can play along with that person, but it's not even slightly necessary, okay? So there you go. So how many bars? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 measures in the chorus, and then the verse starts. Okay, so after that bop, 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 you've got D and A and G holds. That's a whole note, holds through the measure. You don't have to play a whole note. Just say, and that's the only change in the thing. 1 chord for 4 beats. Now, what's interesting is you have this rhythm coming. D on 1, A on 2, G holds through 3 and 4, tied to 1 and 2 of the next measure, and then D and A on beats 3 and 4. Now, that's kind of a cool thing, so it goes like this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Adds sort of a syncopated feel to the whole thing. It's a cool thing. Then we're into the second verse, okay? Which should be a lot like the first one. Now, you gotta watch these repeat marks. When I turn the thing on, it'll jump to them so you can watch it do it. But, I mean, it's particularly sucks that this is on one page and this is on another one, These should all be together. I mean, this whole thing should be like should be 4 bars, 4 bars, 4 bars. But, like I said, this program writes symphonic music, it's sonata form or nothing. So it sucks. But anyhow, okay. In fact, I call it Uniblab. I call my digital audio workstation HAL 9000 from the Kubrick movie Space Odyssey, and because it's a computer that tried to kill you. Okay, so here we go. Where was I here? Okay, verse 1, 2, 3, 4, then again. See, it's got the repeat there, so you got to go find the thing. There it is. So 4 bars again. So 8 bars of D, D, G, D, then D, D, G, D. Then it jumps to line. And you've got this little section. This is still the verse form. And it's got this 2, 4 thing again. Bop, 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 bop. 1 and 2 and. That's just the drum. The drum's playing that. You don't have to play it. That's a decision you have to make, though. It's like, what makes this part work better? Okay, let me move this over. Okay, and then the double bar line, and then we're into this thing. Dump, bump, bump, bump. So I wonder, well, that's part of, so. Yeah, no, that's still part of the chorus. That's the chorus. That should have a thing that says chorus on it, which I guess I forgot to put in. Okay, so after the 2/4 bars, the chorus starts. Okay, the chorus form rather. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 measures, and then the guitar solo starts in here, and it goes 8 bars. See the repeats for 4. There are 4 measures there. Just put whole notes in, because you got to figure out what kind of rhythm you want to use in there, and then dum dum bump bump. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and there's only 3 chords in this whole song, man. But where they hit, that's where it gets tough. So it's hard to learn the thing by heart, you just have to play it a few times. Okay, so then D and A, G, G, A, bum, 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 bum. That might not be right. Bum, bum, bum. Tied to the bar of 2, then we're out. Now this is the verse has a calliope in it, like an old-time steam organ, like on Sgt. Pepper, Benefit of Mr. Kite, like a kite. The calliope's an old steam type of organ they brought out to old fairs, drug them around on a horse and stuff. They weighed like 3,000 pounds. They were famous for blowing up. But they sound a special way. So when something like this is written, you might want to go, especially since there's the internet, man, like when I'm looking for parts, the internet just becomes this huge gold mine, right? So, you can go listen to a bunch of calliopes and listen to what the left hand's playing and do that. Because the music is very specific to that instrument, and you'll see it's fair music. And this is a verse form, 1, 2, 3, 4 again. All right, then we go on over. But it sounds different because of that thing. They break all the rhythms broken out of the song, and that instrument is featured. And that's the reason that it is because they use that thing at the fair, right? That's what the song's about. Okay, so this is the rest of the verse. Right, 4 bars. D, A, bar of 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, chorus, and you're out. Now this gets a little weird in here at the end, So I'll tell you what, now let's play the track, and I want to change. I have to change it to the continuous thing, and I'll if there's any like weird. Now when this, watch, see that cursor going? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, It's right on 1. 1, 2. See, it crosses the bar on 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Maybe put something in the 9th bar there. Vocal comes in. Right? Yeah. Eventually that cursor's not going to hit on 1 anymore. That's what's so wacky about it. I mean, these are live guys. They're playing this music in the studio, They're playing the click track and stuff, but not like this thing. This is the HOW 9000 thing. Okay, here we go. Second part of the verse. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and the 1, 3. See how it works? 4, 1, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and the 1. The guitar player played that rhythm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. See how that works? Okay, so here we go. This is the verse again. Got the repeat marks. There's 8 measures of this part. Same part, just repeats. One, D, 3, 4. G, 2, 3, 4, D. Okay, here comes D, 2, 3, 4. G, 2, 3, 4. D, 2, A, 4. A, 1. So 1 and 2 and 1. D, A, G, G, A, D, A, G, 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 D, A, G, D, A. See how it sounds like it repeats, but it's not in the same place. Here's the guitar solo now. Right? That's going to repeat. Now this is when the cursor, the thing that, the green thing gets wacky, man. It does its own dance. It's the HOW 9000 hop. 1, 2, 3, 4. See it hit? So now it's going to be off, you know. And there's no way to get it back. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, calliope. So, something like that, you know. Okay, G, D. See, I think it's 2 bars ahead now. One and 2 and D. A, right? Those notes might not be right, too. 1, 2, and a 3, and a 4, and a 1, 2, 3, 4. Now got the same D-A-G thing, but G. So you just, so all that stuff there isn't really there. But the D-A-G, and then that G holds, when you get to the whole note, it becomes rubato. In other words, the time is free, you know. It's like a fermata or something over top of the note, and it just holds forever. You have to feel it because there is no way to really count that. The song slows down and the note holds past any kind of bar measure count, you know. So that's the whole thing, guys. I hope that this was somewhat helpful. If you have questions and stuff, I'll listen to this before I put the video up. I'm going to do it tonight, and which is Monday, I guess, already. So it'll be there whenever Anita puts it up. So, okay. If it sounds too stupid, I'll redo it. But hopefully you got the idea. And, man, go get them, you know. Now, the next thing on this video is going to be 8 clicks, okay? And after that 8 clicks is this whole song with the chart, but you don't have to use the chart. You can just learn the song, and that's the best way, maybe. And then, but I won't be here bugging you and talking to you and stuff. Now, tomorrow I'm going to record another video with the guy who wrote this song, with the writer of this song, and he's going to talk about what he envisioned for a bass part for this song, and what he thinks might work. I'm going to post the video. He's a great guy, and he thinks this song is important because it is, because to him it is because he wrote the song, you know, and he has a reason for it. We'll find out what that is because that could influence what part we play. But anyway, so he's going to lay that stuff out, be 45 minutes to an hour maybe, of just talking about, you know, music and songwriting and stuff. It's interesting stuff. But mostly he'll be acting as a producer and going, no, you know, right here I would like to have this thing. I'll have the chart up and stuff and try to do what he's talking about. And you guys can incorporate that stuff or not. Or you don't even have to use the video, but it's a great thing to have a songwriter actually show up when it's time to write part of the song. Okay, thanks a million, you guys. Listen for the 8 clicks and create a way. Make a bass part that elevates this tune to the next level. And I know there are people here that can do it, okay? And I'll be very happy, and I'm sure that the guy who wrote the thing, whom you'll meet later, he will be super happy. Okay, so until then, it's Broadway Joe over and out. Thanks, guys. Thanks a million.
Early in the morning, everybody's hurrying and working right up till the big top opens. Oh, yes, we was down at the fair, setting up the midway, getting everything in place, keeping those livestock girls smiling. What a happy place at the Valley Fair. We got rabbits and chickens all waiting in line. Walk down Champion Road this time. Pretty little valley girl walking in stride. Great big carnival smile. Sandy Lee and me, we just started talking. Me and Sandy Lee, we just didn't care. Sandy Lee and me, we had a real good time. Had a real good time at the fair. Had a real good time at the fair. Big Goose Sandy and Crazy Joe Walsh, they was having them a wing ding, dancing up a storm at the old barnyard. They was down on the farm. Then they set me down to the poultry barn, chasing them rabbits all around. One night we was, it was crazy. Wheel breaks down piece by piece. Another famous circle goes right on back to incomplete. We said goodbye. Through all of those days and all those nights, we laughed with the carnival. The carnival life everybody getting everything in place, keeping those livestock girls smiling with a happy place at the Valley Fair. We got rabbits and chickens all waiting in line, walk down Champion Road, it's time. Pretty little valley girl walking in stride, great big carnival smile. Sandy Lee and me, we just started talking. Me and Sandy Lee, we just didn't care. Sandy Lee and me, we had a real good time. Had a real good time at the fair. Had a real good time at the fair. Big Goose Sandy and Crazy Joe Walsh, they was having them a wedding game, dancing up a storm at the old barnyard. They was down on the farm. Then they set me down to the poultry barn, chasing them rabbits all around. One night we was, it was crazy. Cause I wasn't meant to run that fast, slipped by me, got away, banging my head on the table. Well, I tried to get up, but I fell back down. She was staring over me, she was laughing. Sandy Lee and me, we just started talking. Me and Sandy Lee, we didn't care. Sandy Lee and me had a real good time. Had a real good time at the fair. Had a real good time at the fair. Sandy Lee and me, we just started talking. Me and Sandy Lee, we didn't care. Had a real good time at the fair. Sailing in the dust of the carnival lights, laughing with the one you worked so hard with all those nights. We had some fun. Ferris wheel breaks down piece by piece. Another famous circle goes right on back to incomplete. We said goodbye. Through all of those days and all those nights, we laughed at the carnival. The carnival life went by so fast. I'm standing in the midway deserted. Sandy Lee and me, we just started talking. Me and Sandy Lee, we didn't care. Sandy Lee and me, we had a real good time. Had a real good time at the fair. Had a real good time at the fair.